Now let's take a look at example 2. I want to find all the points on the graph with f prime of x is equal to 0 and f prime of x is does not exist. So before we doing this, of course, we have to take the derivative. So let's take a derivative first. And we does see a complicated function. We cannot take the derivative directly. The only techniques that we can do is chain rule. So we're gonna look at which function is inside and outside. So this is a trick. When you see a radical, it's better to write it in the exponential form before you take the derivative. So I'm gonna write it at x squared minus 1 to the power 2/3 because a square n root of a to the power n is a to the power m over n. So that's how we get this. Okay, so let me bring this down here. That is my f of x. And what is my u? My u here is x squared minus 1. So if I let u equal x squared minus 1, my u prime will be 2x. Then my f of x will be u to the power 2/3. Then f prime of x will be, bring down the power, we have 2/3 times u to the power 2/3 minus 1, which is 2/3 minus 1 is 2/3 minus 3 over 3, because 1 can be written as 3 over 3. So that negative 1/3. So I have this is negative 1/3. And pull the negative exponent down to the bottom. I have f prime of x equal 2 over 3 u to the power 1/3 times u prime. I forgot to times u prime, okay? And then we're gonna replace everything that is u by x squared plus minus 1 and u prime by 2x. So I have 2 over 3 times x squared minus 1 to the power 1/3 times 2x. And rewrite that again. We have 4x over 3 times x squared minus 1 to the power 1/3. Okay. And in the problem, we want f prime equals 0 and f prime does not exist. Okay. So this is a rational function. So to find f prime is equal to 0, we will so when you have a rational function, f prime equals 0 is when the numerator equals 0 because the denominator cannot equal to 0. So f prime equals 0 will give you 4x equals 0, and that will give you x equals 0. And f prime is undefined or does not exist when 3x squared minus 1 to the power 1/3 equals 0. Okay, so when you have a rational function, for the function that is equal 0, the numerator equals 0. The function that does not exist is when the denominator equals 0. So we solve for x. We have x squared minus 1 is equal to 0 by divide 3 on both sides. And we have the left-hand side is raised to the power 1/3. So in order to get rid of the 1/3, we're gonna raise to the power 3 on both sides. So x squared minus 1. So we raise to the power 3 on both sides. We will have x squared minus 1 equal to 0 to the power 3 is 0. And that would be x squared equal 1. So that gives you x equal plus and minus 1. Okay, so these are the value where your function have the derivative is undefined or does not exist, or the derivative is equal to 0.